But since I was here last week where I was called a mutant and a demon and an imp, I have been physically assaulted 3 times for trying to use the bathroom. 3.
It's creepy how obsessed Republicans are with trying to eradicate trans people's existence.
I went into the men's bathroom, the one that I normally use because I am a man. I am an intersex man. And I had a man grab me by the back of my hoodie, drag me out, and then tell me I'm in the wrong bathroom.
Oh my God, just leave people alone, especially when they're trying to pee.
I go to walk into the women's bathroom because that's what he wants and I just need to pee. And you know what he did? He grabbed me again, pulled me back, pulled out his knife, and told me I don't want you in the bathroom with my wife. So where am I supposed to go?
Who is that guy? The genital police? I mean, how would he know what's down there? I mean, unless he was trying to look.
You guys are uncomfortable with my existence, and it does not matter where I go. You are still going to be uncomfortable with my existence. You are still going to try to silence me, and you are going to make it so that I cannot be in public, and that has been made very clear.
And therein lies the creepy obsession. Instead of minding their own business, Republicans have decided to make trans people's existence a problem. 543 anti-trans bills have been introduced in 49 states, seeking to block trans people from receiving basic medical care, education, legal recognition, and more.
Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of attacks on transgender people so that Republicans can get elected.
Not only do Republicans use hating trans people to get elected, but data shows that Republican-led states are obsessed with searching for trans X-rated adult content. It's almost as if they are curious or attracted to that trans fantasy, the trantasy. But they mask their creepy obsession with wanting to protect women or protect the children, making trans people's existence like the boogeyman, without fully understanding it.
I'm seeing so much conversation about youth transition, and the more I see, the more I realize that none of y'all know what goes into it. Okay, say an 11-year-old kid goes to their mom and they say, "Mom, I'm trans," a female. They want to identify as a boy. "Mom, I'm trans." The first step that child will take is social transitioning. Cut your hair, wear different clothes, go by a different name, be preferred to be called something else. It's not that serious. That child at any point can go backsies and decide that they don't want that. Be Ella again by tomorrow.
Social, not biological transition when they are really young. Also, I did a video with this TikToker, so go and follow my TikTok, which is in the description link below. It's really awesome.
Starts to get serious. This kid says, "Mom, I want to transition. I want this for my life." That mom is going to take the kid to a therapist, preferably a gender therapist. That therapist is going to help the kid evaluate emotions that they're going through, help the kid understand themselves better, understand their gender better, understand everything that goes on inside their little noggin. Therapy can be great for kids, especially ones going through big emotions.
Again, still not biological. Most people know that they are trans though from a very young age. And just to let you know, being trans is not like a trend or a fad. It's just a part of nature.
Maybe this therapist recommends a referral to go get puberty blockers. So the kid goes on puberty blockers. If the child changes their mind at this point, even being on puberty blockers, they can still 100% detransition without any zero permanent effects. They will resume normal progression of physical and emotional changes that they're going to go through with their sexist puberty. Puberty blockers just give you more time to figure out what you need before you make any permanent changes. And it's given to normal kids with precocious puberty. Been in use since like the 80s.
Did you hear that? Puberty blockers are 100% reversible. And only recently have Republicans decided to make it a problem. They've been in use for years now.
Maybe they're going to go back to the therapist, and maybe that therapist is going to recommend HRT. They're probably going to need mental health clearing for this. Usually a trans kid going on HRT does. You probably won't be given to this kid until ages 15 or 16 anyways. Not really prescribed until then. And that kid is probably going to start on a lower dose than an adult would. They taper it up to make sure that kid isn't going through changes too quickly.
HRT is hormones, which requires a doctor's approval and guidance along with a parent's consent. So to all the Republicans out there who are so concerned about parental rights, oh my gosh, we can't infringe upon parental rights. What about the parental rights of those parents with trans children?
Over 5 years after this kid came out and has been living their truest life, maybe will that kid get a surgery. They might be 17 at the age of it, if they're lucky. Again, they're going to need more therapy. They're going to need thousands of dollars to get this surgery. They're going to have to wait on the wait list for the consultation and for the surgery date. This isn't just something that the child's deciding on a whim. They're not giving sex change operations to like little like 6-year-old kids. I don't even think they can give puberty blockers to 6-year-old kids. Like,
people being trans is part of the natural order. There are animals out there that are trans that have male and female anatomy. For example, cardinals, clownfish, bearded dragons, and more. The ignorance, fear, but also the obsession of trans people by Republicans has led to an insurmountable wave of hate towards people who are a part of the transgender community. And let's be honest, since it isn't politically expedient to only go after gay people, they also have to target trans people and manufacture new fear in order to get elected. So if you believe in true freedom, not infringing upon the rights of others, and minding your own business, you'll be voting blue from now on. My name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me on my YouTube, which is in the description below, again, as well as my TikTok, which I mentioned earlier. We just hit 65,000 followers. And most importantly, do not forget to smash that subscribe button to the breakdown. Do it for tacos, because they're delicious.